Hey guys, what's up? It's Fleck here again with another random video for my channel. It's been a long time since I did anything on YouTube having to do with reviews or anything like that, anything that I was checking out that was new. Since I was a kid, really, since I was like 13, maybe even younger, I've had some kind of fragrance or another always in my disposal. I never really went out without putting something on. When I was much younger, early teens, I had just Polo. My granddad, rest his soul, bought me some just regular green Polo. I always thought it was pretty good. I would wear it out. And later on, it was Samba. You know, that, I don't know if any of you have heard of Samba, cheap bottle of cologne. Very nice smelling though. Very youthful, kind of sweet smelling, but also has a bit of quality smell to it, even though it's a cheapie. Later on, my family bought me Insurrection, and then Pie, the original Pie, not this Pie Neo. And I loved Pie. I pretty much completely used it up and kind of put my Insurrection aside. Loved them all though, great scents. It was usually bought by female family members, which have a great nose for what they like. So those were the scents that I was used to. I wanted to for the last couple of years, I really haven't had anything. I had a stupid bottle of Axe that I would throw on sometimes if I thought I needed to. But I really wanted to get back into having some nice fragrances. So now I'm like really into it. I'm thinking I'm going to start some kind of collection here of some of the best, biggest, most mentioned names online. I've got like 50, 60 or something like that I still need to buy because I've been doing a lot of research. I got back into the game with Pie Neo first. I wanted Pie, but found Pie Neo on a good deal and just kind of figured I'd check out what their like updated Pie was, and it's nothing like Pie. It's just kind of taking the Pie name for a totally different fragrance. Pie Neo is it still retains a bit of that kind of fruitiness from Pie, but it has none of that real vanilla. It's more of a citrusy, kind of oceanic type of smell, somewhere in between oceanic and citrusy type of smell. Good for going out, okay for business situations, probably not for serious business meetings. Then I bought Nautica Voyage and Sean John's Unforgivable at the same time. Got this online for $30. Found out the other day at Ross that I could have gotten it for $25 at Ross. This is the 2.5. Also found out recently it's no longer made by Sean John, and apparently it has gotten weaker. It only lasts on me about maybe roughly 5 hours before I can't even smell it by putting my nose to my arms anymore. So no longer has lasting power. I'm not sure how much it used to have. Kind of a waste of money. Probably not the kind of thing that people should really be going for anymore. It's a nice smell, but unless this company feels like making it really I don't know, smell better and have more potency. Thinking of the word that you use to to how basically what the kind of trail that it leaves, how far. I'm sure the word will come to me. But Sean John is okay. When I first sprayed the Unforgivable on myself, I thought it was horrible. I gave it a moment. My nose cleared up, kind of like got used to it. And then after on my skin for a little while, I realized it was very nice, very pleasant. Has a very distinct smell, kind of professional, good for business, but also slightly powdery. So it's kind of just a chill business scent. Nautica Voyage is straight up casual Fridays only if you're going to wear it at all to work. For a business setting, it smells like someone is slicing open fresh green apples and you're at the beach smelling the breeze, with a lot of that green apple kind of smell coming through on it. Very nice. It's true what they say. I think this This is the 3.4, not the 1.7, and this was like can't remember, 14-17 bucks, very cheap. And someone said, one of my favorite reviewers said that the price does it a disservice, because of it, people would pay, and it would be considered a higher quality cologne if it was charged like $60 or $80 for it. Those are the only real big names I've gotten as far as like higher up in the scale, above $20, or this is usually around $20, but I get it for less. Haven't bought anything on Amazon because I'm afraid I'm going to get ripped, so I use FragranceNet for everything. Then I started deciding that I wanted to check out the colognes, basically the cheap versions of good colognes, popular colognes, because I heard that they're actually, people often cannot tell the difference. They smell so close. They smell identical at sometimes. Classic match is Drakkar Noir. Friggin' awesome. I'm pretty sure that my dad had Drakkar Noir and Aqua di Gio too. I know that my dad had Aqua di Gio because I'd see it always in the car and in the bathroom, place, stuff like that. And yes, this Drakkar Noir, classic match. This is basically all made by the same people. I think it's all Design Imposters, if I'm not mistaken. No, these are not. These are made by Design Imposters. These are made by, I think it's just Classic Match. And only thing with these is that the caps don't hold. So you want to pick it up by the cap, but it easily just pops right out. So I don't like that. But this stuff lasts like 12 hours. And it smells exactly like Drakkar Noir, and it's like $8. I think it's a 1.7 or something like that. It's not a lot, but you're definitely paying quite a bit less than Drakkar Noir. Although I recently saw that Drakkar Noir doesn't cost that much. I'm interested in trying out the real thing just to see how it pairs up. This this is the CK1 imitation. And it's not very strong is the only thing I can say about it. It just doesn't have a lot of strength. It doesn't last very long, maybe a couple hours. Projection, that's what I was looking for what the reach is of people smelling it on you and what trail you leave behind. That's the word, is projection. Like no projection whatsoever, and doesn't last very long. Smells great though. If that's what CK1 smells like, this is the only one of the, and Curve by Claiborne. I also haven't smelled the original, but so this is very lemony. It has like a lemony kind of spritz smell to it. Aqua di Gio. I mean, if you don't know what that smells like, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. You should have smelled Aqua di Gio and Drakkar Noir at some point by now. This Drakkar Noir is probably my favorite, I think it's my favorite of like all of them. It's intoxicating, this Drakkar Noir imitation. And I recently, I was also looking for wanted to check out what's cheap out there, because so many fragrances, case in point Sean John, that are supposed to be expensive, that aren't just amazing. They're just not as amazing as they should be. So what's out there that's cheap, that's good? This Cuba, actually made in France, so it's not some kind of lame knockoff company. They're actually a real fragrance company, but they just happen to not charge tons of money for their fragrances. This is a set of 1.7 variety pack, basically like their sampler, but they are, full size 1.7s. $10 for this entire pack of 4. Typically, if you want any one of these, you would pay somewhere around 6 or 7, maybe 10, depending on where you shop. But you should get them. You should be able to get the 3.4s for 6 or 7 or 10, somewhere around there. Interesting company that has like cigar shaped. It's all Cuba. So the base of like pretty much all their scents is there is a tobacco in there, a little bit of leathery tobacco-ness to like everything that they make. But this stuff, apparently the Cuba Gold, apparently smells like Lamal. I don't have personal experience with Lamal. I'm interested in it, but I don't know if I'll buy it because Lamal is lately getting a bad rap as being watered down version of its old self. People are saying this is actually a better buy now. So each one of these was $250 for each one of these 1.7s, and you can, I mean, it's cost cheaper to buy it this way than to actually buy a bottle of 3.4 when you think about it. If these are $250, you can really get a bottle of 3.4 for $5. So this is a pretty amazing deal. The only thing is you have to buy these, which I only smelled these really at the cap, sniffed a little nozzle, and not impressed with like two of them. Only really one of them I thought was decent, but I have to give more of a try, better chance. But the Cuba Gold, people say it smells like Lamal, but what I was going to say is it reminded me a lot of pie. So it has vanilla notes, fruity, powdery vanilla notes to it. I guess, I don't know if anybody ever compared Lamal to Givenchy pie, but I love it. I love it. I'm going to use it a lot. And dogs are going crazy. Guess I gotta stop this here. So these are my fragrances, and I'll be trying out more and posting more videos about them. Check out my doggies, or my dog and my roommate's dog, and they're both pits, so they get into it. Stop it. Go. Good boy. Chill, mama. Yeah, she knows how to scurry off. He's a good boy. He's really calm. She's an alpha female and goes nuts. But this isn't about the puppies. This is about the fragrances. Hopefully they'll play nice. I was pretty much done there. Just kind of going in with an overview. Aqua di Gio. The knockoff smells just like the real thing. Love it. Each of these is $3 at Walmart. Each of these is like 7 or 8 at Walmart. Like I said, I think the U is kind of a waste. I'll probably try the CK1 real stuff. The Drakkar Noir, I don't know if I'll buy real Drakkar Noir. Might later on, just to compare them. These cheapies but goodies are tops. I'm amazed that they sell these for this price. I may or may not decide to buy Givenchy pie, the original pie again, based on the fact that it still costs $45 for the 3.4, and this is $250 when bought in this quantity at Ross. This is really good, shaped like a cigar, has a nice, someone said it has like an almost ceramic kind of feel to it. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, basically what it is they just took the metal container and made it kind of rugged. These all these ridges you see here, you can actually feel like you're actually holding a real cigar. And I mean, for a cheapie, also I've seen the I'm kind of new to fragrances, so I don't normally care about design and quality of the spritzer, but this does have a good nozzle, has a good spray. Let me see if I can sample it here. Very nice spray. Quality smell. I love that vanilla with a bit of tobacco undertone there. That's it. Check out Ross before you even shop on FragranceNet or a site like that. I'm doing pretty much all my shopping on FragranceNet. They have pretty much the lowest prices on anywhere I've found. But Ross did have lower prices on a handful of things. They have lower prices on David Beckham's fragrances, and on Tommy Bahama fragrances, and on Cuba's fragrances. This for $10 at Ross was like 11 and change on FragranceNet. So I love these fragrances. I'm getting into it pretty big time onto fragrances. And I'll be posting some more stuff. Just kind of figured I'd give everybody my thoughts on the ones I've got so far. Take it easy, guys.